Welcome to the video of our gorgeous metallic blue Daihatsu Sirion.
There's a car here which I think hopefully that might be the sort of car that you're looking for. This is something which is super duper tidy. I've done a lot of work on this car and it is in great nick. It's a very, very pretty colour as well. So I just want to show you around the car. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm taking this for a drive to Wellington. So about 75 k's each way. And just give you a little bit more of a tangible idea of what the car's like. You can get to see sort of how tidy it is and all that kind of stuff. But firstly I'll take you for a quick walk around the car with the car going because it's a cold start. As you can see there, the paint job is beautiful. Now it stands head and shoulders above most of the cars of this ilk. I've spent a lot of time getting this looking the best that I possibly can. Not perfect, but then a perfect flawless paint job is in the tens of thousands of dollars. I think you'll agree this is probably far better than most of these cars would come with, and certainly stands head and shoulders above most of the others. Very quickly I'm just going to show you a couple of things. Obviously it's not just a closed door spray paint. Go and have a look inside here. Oh, still got a bit of dust and things in there. It's still very dusty. I've got to clean that, but that gives you an idea. Inside, all the doors are all nicely done. I've even done inside here. Around here also we've got all the back and the inside of all of these areas here have all been finished, tidied. Not just a quick spray over as you might expect with something like this. That fell off yesterday. I'm going to have to go and buy another 4 wheel covers. Okay, they'll look like all the others. But yeah, as you can see here, unfortunately it's raining, but you can get a pretty good idea of what the car looks like. There's inside the doors there. Yeah, so I just attempted to make this the best that I could get it. Again, inside here as well, just all tidied up. But it's a absolutely beautiful colour. The other thing I want to do is just show you under the bonnet as well and just show you the tidiness here. I'm going to have a bit of a talk to you as I take this car for a drive. So as I say, it's just a bit more tangible I think than a couple of still photos and things like that. But this will give you an idea. So you can see there inside here as well, all of those are absolutely beautiful. Down in there, quite pristine. I've actually had more than one of these, so I know my way around these cars. And this is certainly the tidiest one I've ever had. Just in terms of driving and everything as well, when you get behind the wheel, you know that this has been looked after a lot better than perhaps a couple of others that I've had. So anyway, hey listen, let's not fluff around too much. We're going to go for a drive. I'm going to talk to you about the car and that'll give you a good idea of what this car's like. Okay, off to Wellington. You must have the rock on. It's just imperative that you do. Not that I'm biased or anything like that. Just give this a bit of a unfog. What have I done to this car? Firstly, the front brake pads needed replacing. When I took took those down, I wasn't happy with the discs either, so I replaced brand new discs in the front and new pads. So stoppering's nice, it's all been bled. The engine I've done oil and oil filter and gearbox oil. So all of those kind of things that should be done, that you'd expect to be done, have been done to the car. As I say, the paint job itself I have done with a quite a hard wearing 2-pack enamel, so it's the whole thing's been fully cleared. You can see that in the result. Oh shit, that's bloody helpful, isn't it? Camera holder's being a bit of a dick. Okay, no one I got to there before it started being a droopy dick. But yeah, so the car is in a beautiful nick. It ticks over beautifully. As far as fuel goes, you'll probably see down here that I filled it up about 3 weeks ago. I've tooted back and forth to work. Full disclosure, I haven't used it every day, so you know, but it's certainly gone down 1 bar anyway on that. But I think from memory it was almost completely empty, and I think it cost me about $80 to fill. I think, don't quote me on that, but it's around about that. Brand new wiper blades, front and back, proper Wiper Tech ones, they're good ones. Yeah, I had one earlier model of this vehicle, and this one just seems to run more smoothly. It's a later model, gear sticks we'd expect it to be, just feels a little bit more comfortable, and I think that's probably down to the fact that it's a little bit newer. It's got 14-inch wheels instead of the standard 13s that the earlier ones used to come with. Just rides a little bit nicer, a bit more comfortable and quiet on the road. But yeah, I mean, look, for sure, if you're looking for a cheap runabout, there are plenty of these going for less. But yeah, this isn't a different kind of price bracket really. It really is a very, very good one, and I say it's gleaming. It's just beautiful, and the colour makes it pop. There's an awful lot of white ones and a lot of silver ones out there, but there's very few in this colour, and I think it looks gorgeous. Of course I would, because I'm a bit biased, but I painted it, and it really, the metallic blue just gleams. It's gorgeous. So there you go. No more answers for that. It's no arguments. It's just beta. Yeah, okay. Well, look, we don't need to bore you with all of this stuff. If I come across something I need to talk to you about, I'll let you know, But yeah, so we've got Marston, Carterton, Greytown, Featherston, over the Rimatuckers, down and kind of into the Hut sort of things where we're going. So we've got a good long trip to give it. It'll be interesting to see how well it does on fuel and all that kind of stuff too. But yeah, I mean, these cars are beautiful in their simplicity. You know, they're very light. When you close the doors, they make a very, very kind of tin can donk when they close. You know, they're not a BMW or a Mercedes, but you know, they're built for what they're built for, which is an economy car that will cost you very little. And as I say, it'll probably run till the bloody zombie apocalypse comes. They go and go and go, because you may or may not know, but this is a Daihatsu Sirion. Well, Toyota owns Daihatsu, so this car was sort of a mixture of both development from Daihatsu and Toyota together. So yeah, the other vehicle, Toyota Passo, exactly the same car, just a different badge. Daihatsu Boon, exactly the same car, just a different area it gets sold to. So as far as I'm aware, this is New Zealand new, don't quote me on that. But yeah, I mean, it's still got airbag the front, airbag over here to the left for the 2 front passengers and all that kind of stuff. And you know, the visibility in this car is incredible, and I'm a 6 foot orangutan, and I probably still have maybe 6 inches of headroom in the roof. I don't feel claustrophobic. The other thing I find with these things too is they're like the bloody TARDIS. They're tiny. When you put them into a parking spot, you've still got half a car length left inside there. It's so easy.
and they've got great lock. Man, the turning circle's incredible. But you get inside it and you just, how they've managed to, concoct something with so much space in it astounds me. Because, you can fold, that's the other little trick I'll show you later, is you can fold the back seats down flat. And God, I swear you can stay just about get a damn bowling alley in there. It's surprising what you can fit in these cars. And it just works and it's reliable and you just gotta love it. It's actually very, very cute on the eyes. Anyway, I'm going to stop yabbering. Good. Pull over. Thank you. Okay. Well, there it is. We have been to the hut. I've got him to pick apart, got myself saturated, as you do, and got a few bits for the Subaru, which is really cool. And now we're leaving the hut and going back. The car has gone impeccably. Just bloody great. Cool little thing that it is. I'll wait for you, mate. The conditioning all works, thank God, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see anything. Yeah, no, it's gone really, really well. Today, which has been good, and this car has performed flawlessly. Really comfortable. It's certainly got enough grunt and everything else, and sits on the road nicely for something so small. I would have thought would have been bouncing all over the road, and I would have been buzzing away on the open road like a buzz box. But actually, it's really quite comfortable. No speedster, but it's got enough grunt to pass if you need to. Probably need to time it a little bit, but it's certainly not a slouch. And might be able to see from there now, it's probably gone down 2 bars on the, it's probably less than 1/8 of a tank it's gone through. Oh, you probably can't see it quite there, sorry, I'm pointing to it, you can't see it. But yeah, great day. This has been really comfortable. Shit, I tell you, I could damn near tour the North Island in this thing and be quite comfortable. I think it's certainly got a ton of space for my wife and I to put all our junk in and everything else, and it would cost you next to nothing to run. You can see it now there, so yeah, we've gone down about 2 bars. It's just dropped another one just as we go along the road here, but that'd be great. Here's next to nothing, and breezed us along quite quietly.